This is Gene Monterey Stilling. Welcome to the Tapping Q&A podcast recorded live to tape from Williamsburg in Brooklyn. This is episode 405, originally aired December 30th, 2009, re-edited and re-recorded November 18th, 2019. Hi everyone, I hope this finds you well wherever you are and whatever time of day you're getting a chance to listen to this. Thanks for spending some time with me today. Every single episode in the Tapping Q&A podcast, we answer the most common and uncommon questions about tapping and EFT so you can get the most out of your tapping practice, move forward, and have the success that you want. Today is no different. One of the questions that I have received a lot is, what is the best way to end a session? Because sometimes when we are done tapping, we get to a point where we've finished with the issue, but we still feel a little hazy or we're not completely focused. And how do we re-enter the world? And so what I have for you today is a very simple tap along that you can do so that if you take this little script and you do it at the end of the session, you're going to do a couple of things. One, you're going to wrap the session up in such a way where you're kind of making sure that you return to the day in a state that you want to. But two, it also sets a really specific intention about the healing process that is going to help you to continue to recognize and celebrate the transformation that is happening, which is important because when we see things are working and we acknowledge that, we're more likely to do it again. So this will not only wrap the session up that you're having, but it's going to set you up so that it is easier for you to sit down tomorrow, the next day, or whenever the time comes for you to tap again. So here's a really simple tap along. So what I want you to do is just take a nice big deep breath for me, in and exhale. And I want you to start by just tapping on the side of your hand and repeat after me. I give thanks for the fact that I have this amazing healing power. Tap on the eyebrow. I give thanks for the time that I've had to do this tapping work. And tap under the nose. I give thanks for the desire to continue to do this work. Tap under the eye. The work I have done today is not a healing moment. Side of the eye, but part of a healing process. Under the arm, this healing process is going to continue throughout the day. Collarbone, there are going to be times where I notice this healing process continue. Side of the eye, and I am just going to smile at the power of my healing system. Collarbone, while other times the healing will continue in the background. Chin, knowing full well that I do not need to be conscious of this fact. Under the eye, for the healing to continue. Side of the eye, this healing is going to cascade through my body from cell to cell. Top of the head, I know this healing is one more step along the way. Under the arm, not only is this healing in this moment, chin, but it is also a building block for the next piece of healing my system is ready for. Side of the eye, knowing that I will continue this healing process bit by bit. Top of the head, my system is going to heal in a natural way that will ensure that this is not a quick fix. Collarbone, but lasting change. Under the arm, tonight as I sleep, it will be as if I am rebooting the software of my system after an upgrade. Under the eye, the changes I have made in this session are going to work their way to every part of my system. Under the nose, so that when I wake tomorrow, I will be rested, chin refreshed, side of the hand, looking at the world through new eyes based on this healing. And just take a nice big deep breath in and exhale. Nothing too radical in there. Very, very straightforward. Something easy for you to do. If you would like to get a printed script of this that you can print out and take with you, you got two options. One, if you go to tappingqa.com/405, that's this particular episode, you will see a tapping script that you can print out and use. The other thing is, if you haven't done so already, there's a Tapping Q&A app available for both Android and Apple devices. It's absolutely free. In addition to having all of these tap-along audios that are available for you, there is a section that is labeled text, T-E-X-T. And if you click on that, you're going to find a number of tapping scripts, including this one. So you don't even have to dig out the audio and play along. You can just scroll to it. Again, absolutely free. Apple Store, Android Store. Download the app for your smart device. You get the entire library, and it's easy to have this free, amazing resource with you. If you know someone in your life who could use a resource like this, please be our ambassador. Pass it along. Don't spam your inbox. But if there's someone in your life who could use something like this, I really, truly appreciate you passing it along. I recently heard from someone who said that they share the podcast with all of their clients. And to be honest, there's no higher compliment you could pay me and my work than to share it with someone else. It means that you think it is so valuable, it is worth their time. And that means the world to me. And you're going to reach people I'm not, because you are connected to people I am not. If you haven't subscribed to the show yet, you can do so. And in podcasting parlance, when we say subscribe, it is free. If you go to tappingpodcast.com, there's all of the information on how you can subscribe on Apple devices, Android devices, Stitcher, Spotify, Pandora, Luminary, even on your Alexa device. Anywhere you consume audio currently, you can find the Tapping Q&A podcast, and we walk you through step by step how to do it for all of those devices. Tappingpodcast.com. You can also find our entire archive there waiting for you absolutely free. If you have a question, if you have a comment, I can be reached, Gene, Gene, at tappingqa.com. If you're on the website, click that contact link. If you're inside the app, click the contact button. Most of those places you can send me an email or even a voice message if you'd like to share some information with me. For the Tapping Q&A podcast, this is Gene Montrestelli. I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you real soon. Bye-bye. The Tapping Q&A podcast is copyright Gene Montrestelli, Tapping Q&A 2016. All views expressed by guests are those of the guests and not necessarily of Gene Montrestelli or Tapping Q&A.